Hello, you lovely lot, and welcome back to the Pride FT. The FT stands for Football Thoughts, and today we're going to go through our match preview for the Bournemouth game. And joining me as my illustrious co-host, as normal, is Bo. How we doing?
Yeah, hello, not so bad, thank you.
Oh, what's that?
That's my German accent.
Actually, all right, okay, cool. Okay, so we've got Thomas Tuchel with us today. Right, so Bournemouth, talk to me.
Yes.
What are they?
What are they? They're a little bastard of a team.
Yeah.
We've got them the Vitality Stadium on Sunday at 2 p.m. Bournemouth are a bit, like they're kind of good in places. They're
Childish Gambino.
Yeah, exactly. They're kind of naff in places. It's a hard one to judge because we've had some really, really bad results against Bournemouth in the past, in the kind of the recent history. I think back to the 4-0 loss that we suffered to them, which I believe came after a 6-0 loss to Man City. So that was Maurizio Sarri's Chelsea for you. But Bournemouth currently sit in 16th. They played 4. They've got -4 goal difference. They've got 2 points. They've not exactly had a powerful start to the season. Neither have we. Neither have we. We sit in 12th. We've played for 0 goal difference and 4 points. So in a way, you might say we're quite evenly matched. But obviously, we have a much better squad in terms of the general quality of our players. Overall talent, exactly. So you would expect us to come out and get the victory, but we've said that so many times before. In terms of players to watch out for, does anyone in their lineup make you nervous?
A bit nervous. Solanke. Or Solanke.
Solanke. Ex-Chelsea academy player. Took the chance to go to Liverpool.
Fast, bro. He's fast. He's deadly on that counter attack. You got David Brooks in midfield. He's not too bad, I think.
Philip Billing makes me a bit nervous. He's a bit like a Fellaini regen. Like he's that kind of midfielder / attacker who's just big, powerful. You know what I mean? Is a good header of the ball, good striker of the ball, gets himself about.
Tavernier?
Tavernier, what's he? Left back, right back? Probably half decent. They do also have some injuries. Tyler Adams, their kind of big summer signing, he's out. Ryan Fredericks as well, one of their fullbacks is out. Alex Scott, who they signed from Bristol, who's apparently a very talented player, is also out. And is Dango Ouattara, who I think last season had some good moments for them off the bench. So that helps us, obviously. But if you look at our list of outs...
Just to go back, they've got Neto in goal.
Yes, who's pretty decent. Decent. According to SofaScore, is their kind of top-rated player of the season. So it seems as if he's kind of
looking good, bruv.
No, it seems as if he's kind of keeping them in games. And with our finishing record, that's obviously quite nerve-wracking. But obviously, to look at our injury list, as we all know, as Chelsea fans, it's extensive.
Yeah, Chalobah, 4 pages long.
Chukwuemeka, Fofana, Lavia, Nkunku, Badiashile, Brozier, Reece James, all on the bench, and there's probably some more that I've forgotten about as well. Pochettino did actually say in a press conference the other day with regards to Brozier, he said, I didn't hear the Albanian FA's comments because the head of the Albanian FA said that Brozier is basically good to go.
Right.
He's not. He said, no, he's not yet available. Badiashile is the same situation. So we know that they won't be playing. Reece James as well. It says he is recovering well. I cannot say if he's close or not as we assess every day. He's really well. He's desperate to help the team again. I hope that he is close and he can be available before the next international break.
Swear to fucking God.
Which is in October. So it could still be another few weeks, to be honest, which is upsetting. But luckily, Gusto's been all right whenever he's played for us.
Mate, you know what? Gusto, been fucking phenomenal, like for a replacement for James, because we all thought, we're gonna fucking lack in that department.
Yeah,
but he's really pulled his finger out and actually done shit.
Well, it was a good bit of business. What did we get for like just under 30 mil last season, while he was like one of the highest rated kind of young fullbacks in Europe. And it's like, all right, Aspi, you can go. We'll replace you with someone who's like,
thank you very much,
who's like 15 years younger and much quicker and much more able to replace James. So
Oh yeah,
good bit
we
of
like
business that.
those.
Because we knew James was going to get injured at some point. So, yeah, happy to see him in the lineup. So, go on then. Talking of lineups, what are you
Talking of
thinking?
lineups, it's going to be the same, really, isn't it? It's going to be
Yeah.
Sanchez in goal. Because who else have we got really? Disassi, Silva, and Colwell at the back. There's no one else. Everybody's injured. Gusto, Enzo, Casado, and Chilwell just our main guys. No one's injured in that respect in the midfield, which is, I want to see. I wouldn't mind a four at the back.
Yeah.
Should we change to a four at the back? Should we go? Who's going to be right back though? So should we say maybe? Here we go. Okay, you ready for this? I'm cooking.
Yeah.
Right. So we got Gusto on the right. We got Colwell and Tasasi in the middle, and then we got Chilwell on the left. That's our back four.
Yeah.
Right. Moving up, you've got Enzo, Casado, and then maybe throw in a Gallagher for a free. And then another free, you've got Madueke, Jackson, Sterling.
Oh, okay, that's quite tasty.
I like that.
That's quite tasty if you ask me.
Because it takes out the Silva, because obviously he's not been doing too well. I mean, obviously he's fantastic still, but he's a bit of a liability with this, old age. Take him out, see what the youngsters can do. Put that four at the back, because we're going to need four at the back. They've got quite a good little attack and counter-attack team. So, with Solanke and all that stuff, they're fast. They're fast boys.
Yeah.
Fast boys. So, I reckon that little 4-3-3.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. The only thing I think would be nice to see is obviously a bit more Cole Palmer action.
Cole Palmer,
He played quite nicely, didn't he, for the under-21s in the international break. Scored a goal and got some assists. And I've seen clips of him in training, and he's got a mean left foot on him. I know everyone looks good in training, but he can tuck. He can really tuck it away quite nicely. Yeah. So I feel like we've been crying out for somebody who is happy to pull the trigger and take accurate shots from outside the box. So it'd be interesting to see where he's if he starts or if he comes on. But the lineup you said there, I kind of entirely agree with, to be honest. I'd be pretty happy to see that. I really want to see Nico Jackson get another goal.
Honestly, if he got a goal,
I'm so invested in him doing well and playing well and being, like a really strong player for us.
And Pochettino in the press conference said, we've got Lampard, Terry, and Drogba regens, but they just got to get their their fucking stats up.
Yeah, we've got to give them time. Yeah, that's true.
I think Nico Jackson is like he is Drogba.
Yeah, and if anything, he's a bit quicker. But so happy with that lineup. That's enough for us to beat Bournemouth. We know that.
Well, bloody hope so.
Oh well, of course. But we just, I think the only kind of slight worry we might have, some of these players have come back from big journeys in the international break. I'm sure there are stats up there that would prove or disprove the kind of theory that players who travel that far come back and they don't play as well. I mean, Enzo, their last game Argentina was against Bolivia in the capital. I think it's called Paz. La Paz in the capital, which is like the highest capital city, highest on sea level. It's like 11,000 foot above sea level.
Jesus.
So that the air is incredibly thin and you get very little oxygen. So apparently it's really hard to play there.
Yeah, but Enzo's immortal. So it's
and he just scored. He scored in that game as well.
Easy.
So he'll be all right. But so I don't know, maybe something to look out for. The idea that, he could be a bit, him and Caicedo, who are both South American, obviously, could be a little bit knackered. But, hey, they're professional footballers.
Yeah,
at this point,
get paid enough.
They get paid enough. They're fit lads. And at this point, basically every player in the Premier League... Nice. Every player in the Premier League is an international to some degree. So every team's suffering with the same problem. So we're not going to see Man City struggle to put a result down. No. We're not going to see Arsenal to put a result down, or Liverpool. So no excuses.
Wolves. That's going to be a good game.
That will be a good game. So we've just got to go out there and do the business. Who do you reckon? What do we reckon score wise?
I want to say Chelsea win, man. We just come off a 1-0 loss, devastating loss against fucking Nottingham Forest. So I want to say a big, bad 2-0.
Okay, nice. A big bad 2-0.
And I want Nico Jackson and Enzo to score.
Oh my god, I had exactly the same thought.
Wow.
I want to see Enzo get a Premier League goal, and I want to see Nico get another goal. And really, I just want to see us,
celebrate and be happy.
Celebrate and have a good time and put in a decent performance. And I don't want to see, them get a crappy goal and us bloody toil away for 85 minutes trying to get back into the game, which is just so
chances and none on target,
which is so embarrassing. We just can't have that. I mean, I've seen stats this week that suggest that we are right up there in terms of creating dangerous opportunities, and I'm literally there's a stat called field tilt, which I've never heard of before, but I think it's the kind of average pressure that you put onto your opponent, to create dangerous positions. And we are, in terms of that, I don't know how they calculate it. We're the highest, yeah. So only Man City and Arsenal are just behind us, but we are actually the highest. It's just our finishing has been way worse. Yeah. So, less goals, less wins is kind of obvious. So, okay. So I think, we're pretty much in agreement with quite a lot of it, really. Starting lineup.
I've got a question. Do you think, obviously at the beginning of the season we said about teething issues. Do you think it's still teething issues at the moment?
I think it would probably be naive to say there wouldn't. I think it'd be naive to say no. We're all right now, because we're clearly not. We've got a really young squad, a lot of players who've never played together before. It sounds like a cop out. And I think people might look back at our previous, our best ever squad where we won all those trophies. Yeah. I think it's important to remember that those players were international team captains, a lot of them. They were all well-established professionals who had been in the game and had proven themselves to be the best for 7 or 8 years. And they'd all been in the same squad together for 6 or 7 years. So
and all in their prime, all in the same age bracket.
All had great chemistry.
Give us 6 years.
I can't wait for 6 years. I
can't wait. Be exactly in that same position.
Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see. We'll see if these lot want to stick around that long.
6 years of cooking.
But it will take time, obviously, and I think obviously with Nkunku, we're not gonna see him for ages. That's the real one that always gets me right in that. Dags to the heart.
Mate,
the fact that Nkunku's not there.
I think as soon as he comes back in, we're a different team.
Yeah, me too. Because him and Jackson looks so good up front together. And anyway, let's not worry about what Nkunku's doing. What?
We were talking about teams and we forgot to even mention Mudryk.
I forget about Mudryk.
Fuck Mudryk.
I'm not bothered about Mudryk, to be honest. He doesn't even come up in my brain. So, all right. So we're positive. We're feeling good.
Positive. I'm not feeling good, but
I'm slightly optimistic that we can come out and get a dub.
I'm glass near enough half full.
Cool. Okay, glass just over half full.
Yeah, that's about it. So hopefully we get a win. Hopefully it's a nice little win. Hopefully it's a 4-5-0. I'd love a little goal buster.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? We haven't had one of them in ages.
Blow off the dust.
Yeah,
we've got a little goal buster against Luton Town, but fuck me, it's Luton Town.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I need something against an established Premier League team.
Yeah,
and just fucking drive that nail into the coffin. So let's hope for a 3 or 4-0 win. I'm going to say 2-0. Have a great weekend. If you don't watch the match, if you do watch the match, then check out our reaction afterwards. It is at 2 p.m. on Sunday, the 17th of September. Check out the new little third kit,
Ooh, of course.
Away kit. Third team kit is going to be unveiled at the game, and it looks crisp. So watch out for that. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And as always, up the Chelsea.